Brenda Nicholson is suing her nephew, 23-year-old Donald Frank Jr., for smashing her TV and VCR. Donald says Brenda assaulted his mother.
Come to order, all rise. Guys, case number 125 on the calendar in the matter of Nicholson versus Frank. Parties have been sworn in, Judge. You may be seated. Folks, have a seat.
Ms. Nicholson, this young man is your nephew, and it is your claim that during some sort of a family dispute, your nephew purposely broke your television, which was a combination television VCR. And Mr. Frank says that it did break during the course of this altercation, an altercation that was started by you, involving his mother, when you made a scene in the house. It was an unfortunate accident, but it was brought about because of your behavior. When did this incident take place, Miss Nicholson?
Approximately December 13th, 2004.
I gather from your complaint that you had been temporarily staying with your sister?
Yes, I have been staying with my sister.
Why?
Basically, I did not want to live by myself when my youngest son graduated from high school.
So your sister took you in?
Yes.
That was very nice of her. So what happened on December 13th?
I came home from Savon's. I had took the bus to Savon, took a taxi home. When I came home on the taxi, I had one key to one of the locks on the door, but there were two locks on the door, and someone's always locking one of the locks. So the one key I had was no good. So I had to knock on the door and let somebody...
You got ahead of yourself. You took a taxi home, but you had no money.
I took a taxi home, but I didn't have enough money to pay the taxi.
So if you took a taxi home, you didn't have enough money. You didn't have money.
Yeah, so I needed to get in the house.
Why didn't you take the bus home?
It was getting late, and I was doing homework. And so I didn't want to take the bus. I had got orange juice and cranberry juice and notebook paper. I needed notebook paper because I had ran out of notebook paper doing my homework. I go to DeVry University. So I was getting the taxi because I have a bad back, and I didn't want to be carrying all this stuff. It's a long walk from the bus stop to her house. So I got a taxi, didn't have enough change. I need to go in the house, go in my little locked cabinet.
How much money did you need?
About $3.
So?
So, when you have a taxi waiting, you know, they can call the police if they think you're not coming back. So it was taking so long at the door, I start ringing the doorbell and saying, hey, it's me, Brenda, at the door. Come open the door, I got a taxi waiting. Well, they didn't want to come to the door for some reason, so I started banging on the door. Open the door, I got a taxi waiting. You know, they took their time coming to the door. So when my sister did come to the door, she stood there like, so? And I said, Deborah, it's me. Open the door, I got a taxi waiting. And then she said, so? And then she finally opened the door, and I said, gee, you know, it's a lot of trouble when you have a taxi waiting. They can call the police on you. It's a serious matter. And, you know, I just want to get some money to pay this taxi. That's when Donald come out the door and said, Mama, you don't have to take that off of her. And I'm going like, what does he got to do with it? But I had to unlock my cabinet to get my money out of it. And so when I went outside and paid the taxi real quick, and he said, thank you, no problem, and came back in, I said, Donald, it ain't none of your business what I got to do with your mother when I'm talking to her about something I got to do. And he goes, Mama, you don't have to take that. You should sock her. And that's when all the stuff got started. So she got all up in my face with, I don't know what she was saying, but here come her boyfriend talking about, yeah, you should kick her. And he grabbed me, and she went to hit me, but I was falling back because he was grabbing me, and I socked her, and I was kicking and everything because they had me, you know, and I'm going like, I'm trying to defend myself. They swinging, and he had me by this side, and I don't know, he knocked me on my couch. And he was laying all on my left side, which later became all bruised up and in a lot of pain. I had to go see the doctor behind all that, okay? And then he went over, and I don't know, started having a fit. He went over there and just took my TV up and went to the middle of the floor, and I'm up here watching my TV get bashed into the floor. Kabam! Then it's not a combined set. He went and got the VCR next. And he went and he bammed it into the floor. And I'm going like, what is he doing? At the same time, I'm down here, she up there, and then he went that way.
Enough. But, I heard enough.
And I got pictures. Say something, Tommy.
I'll take the pictures if you be quiet.
So can I tell you something else?
No. Donald, do you like your aunt, or did you like her before December 13th?
Yes, I love my aunt.
So tell me what happened on December 13th.
She came home, she beating on the door, loud like she the police. Then she got mad because she didn't have enough money. That's her fault.
What did she say?
I don't really know what she said.
Remember what time it was?
It was like 11 o'clock. I had to be in the, I had to go to work in the mornings.
But his music was loud?
I didn't. Listen to me. See how quiet he was when you were telling me what happened?
Yes.
That's how quiet I want you to be now.
Okay.
And then my mother opened the door. She started hollering and fussing at her. She ran out the door. She came back and kept on fussing. And then they just started getting in each other's face, arguing, and then she started throwing blows. I was trying to break up the fight, and she was still trying to kick her. And I was holding her, and I hit the TV because she kicked her, and she bumped into me, and I went like that, and it just fell. And that's how it went.
Anything else break other than her TV and VCR?
The VCR is not even hers.
Whose is it?
That's my cousin's.
You mean she didn't bring it when she moved into the house?
No. My
Is that
cousin
right?
brought that there.
That's true.
So it's just the TV?
Yes.
But the VCR did get broken?
No.
She says it got broken. It would be helpful for you if the VCR also got broken.
I don't really know what happened to the VCR.
Well, she says the VCR got broken, accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally, yes.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Let's say $200 that you could buy a new 19-inch color television set for.
Yes, at that time.
No,
Okay.
today.
Oh, today it costs much less.
And later today,
So you acknowledge, sir, that this one was bogus.
That's what you saying. I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said
Yeah,
that's
now,
what you
this-
guys
hey,
said. That's
Bronx,
what you guys said. I
Brooklyn,
didn't say
listen
that.
to me very carefully, sir. Uncross your hands.
real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Brenda Nicholson says her nephew, Donald Frank Jr., smashed her TV in a fit of rage. Donald says Brenda had just assaulted his mom.
When did your aunt move out of the house?
Like a week after,
Put your hand down. She stayed in the house for another week?
yes.
Was everybody
Because
talking?
she had to build up some money before she could get her own place.
Was everybody talking after that? Did everybody calm down?
Yeah, we started talking, but still
When for the first time did she want money for the television?
2 months after, because she be needing money, and she just trying to use that to get money out of me. Or
What did you tell her?
I told her that I will get her another TV.
Did you do that?
No, because I had got laid off.
Here we go. Put your hand down. The finger down and the hand. So you did say, Auntie, I'll get you another TV.
Yeah, because I thought it was my fault because I bumped the TV.
Good. Well, then you promised to get her another TV, Mr. Frank. You have a bill for the TV? Not for one that you went and bought, madam.
I didn't go buy one. I'm renting a TV. And that's not how it went.
I don't care how it went. He says that you won. Now he admits that he told you he would buy you a new TV. At first he said in his answer that he didn't tell you he was going to buy you a new TV, that it was an accident. Oh, Sony Trinitron. You want a Sony Trinitron. This was, when did you buy this?
In the year either 1999 or 2000.
Well, I mean, it looks as if it's at least 6 years old. This is a brand new 24-inch digital television set.
Oh, no, it wasn't digital.
No, the one that you want.
Huh? No, I asked him to replace me a TV because I didn't have
How many
one.
inches is this television set?
I think 20 inches.
Nine.
Between
it's
20
not.
and 20.
19.
Bird, how big is this TV?
It's not even bigger than mine. Mine is a 19
It's be
inch.
about
a 19
19
It's a
inch.
19 to 20.
And a 19-inch bird. And it's a color, right?
Yes.
What brand is it?
Sony.
This one, not the one that you want, madam. This one.
No, it's not the one I want. The TV I had, well, let me say, I don't remember what brand it is.
Do you remember what brand it was? Anybody?
It might have been RCA.
Sanyo.
Sanyo?
It wasn't no
was
Sanyo. No, it
RCA.
was not a Sanyo.
RCA or a
It might
Sanyo?
have been an RCA or
It's a
Sony.
RCA.
Okay, RCA. Give me a price, Bird.
$50.
Yeah, probably. Let's say, be generous.
At that time.
$200. Be
At that
generous.
time when I bought it.
$200.
Yes.
Okay, that you could buy a new 19-inch color television set for?
Yes, at that time.
No,
Okay.
today.
Oh, today it costs much less. Can I tell you about the VCR?
I don't want to hear about the VCR.
It was given to me, though.
I don't want to hear about the VCR. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $150. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Okay, she could get a nice 19-inch color television set for that?
she can get next.
Well, the fact that you're renting from Rent-A-Center, a big, Geschichte.
That's the
is
only
not-
kind they had. That's the only kind they had.
Well, I think you should give it back to them and go buy
I
yourself one
wanted to
for
give it
$150.
back, and I did tell Donald to help me with
Thank you
payments
very
or
much.
give me a TV
Goodbye.
right away.
He's going to do it for you right now.
Parties are
$150.
excused.
Thank you
You
very
can step out.
Thank you very much.
Every night she come home whining and complaining and cussing at us, putting us down. And she got degrees and all this, and we don't.
I go to school, so I want everybody to go to school.
Loud talking and screaming at people and stuff.
I don't try to put anybody down. I have a loud voice, natural.
She was wrestling around like we on Jerry Springer or something. I'm Steve trying to break up the fight.
Oh, it's gonna be bright. Now I can help them again and put all this behind us.